Since last September, UC students have spoken out in support of the California DREAM Act, which would allow undocumented college students to apply for financial aid.
Recently, Governor Jerry Brown passed Bill AB130, allowing those students to receive aid from their respective schools. Here are some students with their opinions about this bill.
I think it's a good idea, I guess, because I mean, if they're working here paying taxes too, I feel like they should deserve some financial aid if they need it to go to university.
Certainly anyone that's grown up in the state and has gone through the school system deserves the right to go to a public university.
I'm surprised that it wasn't already in place. Mm-hmm. And so if it is just coming on, then it is overdue.
I think students deserve a chance to get an education, and this financial crisis is basically making the gap between the rich and the poor even wider.
I understand private universities doing something like that because it's their money to spend, but since the UCs are generally funded by the public, then I don't know, I have a mixed opinion on that.
I mean, it sounds like a great idea to me if the schools are, I would assume the schools supported it, the schools wanted it to pass. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it, but it helps them get education. It's their schools, it's their policy, they should be allowed to try to affect the policy at the statewide level.
Yeah, I think they're free to express their opinion whether they think it's a good idea or not.
If the administration raises our tuition but then doesn't support some of the financial movement which the students would like to support with their increased tuition, then that would be a pretty dumb move on their part. So I think it's a smart political move.
I think it's fair. The bill itself, I mean, that makes sense to provide the financial aid to people who really need it most. I don't know, I think they could cut money in other areas. Like, I don't know why the regions get paid so much.
I think anytime a bill comes up, it's already far too late. I think the time has always been well before the government finds it in their time and finds it, in their place to present a bill and to make a bill to get it passed.
It's almost like they're trying to make up for it in a way. So I feel like it's not as sincere, but I mean, it's still a step forward.
I think that California is really struggling at putting the money that we generate through taxes back into its own citizens.
I mean, it's probably not the best time, but on the same hand, like, when is the right time, If it needs to be done, it needs to be done.
That this is bringing in, allowing more opportunity to a more diverse group of students, especially if they are undocumented.
Yeah, I guess then that is a really good equal opportunity for, kids who can't afford it. Financial aid is pretty important for everybody.
I think it is excellent. I'm amazed that it passed. I'm really happy that it did.
For the Daily Californian,
this is Cecilia Wong
and Justin Abraham.